What's it like being a man? You're expected to have your shit together at all times. No mental health days. No sick days. No weakness. Ever. I'm always expected to be the strong one, the provider, the fixer. Edit. I'm a boss, husband and dad. I get asked to carry all the big, heavy objects in my mostly woman office. And to fix broken things or kill spiders. Edit. Getting asked to kill spiders doesn't result in their death, just relocation. Very lonely. Expect no one to be around on your bad days. I dunno, but I'd imagine it feels better to be a dog. I have no point of reference for being anything else, but I will say that in the rare times I receive a compliment, I cherish it forever. I actually have received so few, that when they do come along, I instantly believe they are not genuine and there's an ulterior motive behind it. What is on food you swear people only pretend they like? Sparkling water. That shit tastes like TV static. Edit. I did not expect my impulsive silly answer to blow up this much lol. I also didn't realize how many people genuinely enjoy sparkling water. To each their own. Thanks for the award as well. Gold leaf. Been to Japan. My answer is shirako, milt in English. Nobody can convince me that they actually enjoy eating fish cum. Man oh man, I must need to get my taste buds checked, because you guys are just listing my favorite foods. Just quietly enjoy fish cum you gross boy. I like spicy food. I don't know if I'm pretending or enjoy torture. My mouth regularly writes checks my butthole can't cash when it comes to spicy food. But still I keep coming back for more every time. Who's your favorite metal band? Gojira. The Art of Dying is such a good song. Mastodon. These guys just keep on writing bangers. When a bunch of cool uncles decide to start a band. Rammstein is love, Rammstein is life. Oh boy, it's been a rough week for Rammstein fans. I've always had a soft spot for Opeth. Love the musicianship of that band. Death, Rip Chuck. In Flames. Last year I was in the top 0.05% of In Flames listeners on Spotify lol. System of a Down. System of a Down was my gateway drug into heavy music. Deathclock, because I like Duncan Hill's coffee. Scream for Your Cream. Iron Maiden. Amen Amar Thax. What are you addicted to? I did heroin, fentanyl, opiates for 8 years. It was a very hard addiction to shake. I've done every drug in the book, but it's the only one that actually got a hold of me to the point I had to do it every day. I was a slave to it. I'm type 1 diabetic and the doctor told me in January if I kept doing drugs I wouldn't live 6 months. Here I am still alive and surprisingly sober with 10 months of sobriety under my belt and, God willing, many more years to come. It's just video games and caffeine for me nowadays. Staying up way too late. My phone. Sugar and caffeine. Hopelessly looking for distractions from the crushing reality of my life. I think I'm addicted to alcohol socially. Don't have any issue when not drinking, but when I am there is no just having a few. Getting loaded every time. Making up the worst scenarios in my head. If Putin dies, what is the worst that can happen? Like Yugoslavia after Tito, but with nukes this time. A worse version of Putin. Someone who shares his ideologies, but doesn't care about politics and international relations. The worst that can happen is his heartbeat is connected to Russia's nuclear missiles and the minute he dies they all launch all over the globe at the same time. He comes back alive twice as powerful. Somehow Putin returned. Russia splits into nuclear-armed warring states. This is my vote for worst-case scenario. Basically the world could wake up one day with a dozen more North Koreas.